Hey everybody, and welcome back to my mommy channel made for moms by a mom. And before we get this video started, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can join the mommy club because it's awesome. I'm hoping I can make this video quick, but I want to give you mothers to be out there some ideas of how to prepare for your baby to come into the world. So pregnancy, you're full of a bunch of emotions, and then when you get closer to giving birth, you can be filled with a little bit of stress. And if you start preparing for your baby, the earlier the better off you'll be, and you won't be as stressed about what's happening. So the number one thing to do is they offer a lot of classes and hospitals, birthing classes, or they call them Lamaze classes, and they also offer breastfeeding classes, and after you give birth, breastfeeding support group classes. Most of them are free, but I do know as far as the breastfeeding classes and the support groups, those are free. The birthing or Lamaze classes, sometimes you will have to pay for those, but it'll probably be between $15 and $30. It's really worth it. You can go to the hospital you're giving birth in, or you can go to another hospital. It really doesn't matter. Take the class. They have things there to help you, help ease your mind. They'll answer any questions, give you as much information as you like, but you'll leave there feeling so much better about anything that could have worried you. So, also, whatever hospital you plan on giving birth in, you should take a tour of that hospital. They allow you to do that, and it's free. So you can take a tour of the maternity wing and just kind of see where you're gonna go. It also give you a lay of the land, so when you get to the hospital, you're not, oh my gosh, I have no idea where I'm gonna go. You know exactly, when I get in here, I'm gonna go in this door, get on this elevator, whatever. So you don't have to worry about that sort of a thing. Also, getting a birthing plan together. You can print out a really cute one online, but basically you give this to your doctors and nurses that are going to be helping you deliver, and it's just a list of things that you want to happen during your birth. So do you want epidural? If you're having a son, do you want him circumcised? How many people do you want in the room? What their names are? Um, you know, just anything that you want to happen during a birth. Do you want to do skin to skin afterwards? Do you want to hold your baby? Do you want them to have a bath? Like, all of that. Who cuts the cord? Everything that you want to happen during your birth, you write it down in a birthing plan. Now, keep in mind that you need to have an open mind, because things may not go according to your birthing plan. Like, I had a birthing plan, and my birthing plan went out the window because I had to have an emergency C-section. So keep in mind that it's good to have a plan, but if things go not according to plan, that's okay. But you went in there with a plan. So take the time to write a birthing plan. It'll really make you feel better about what's going to be happening. Some insurances or some hospitals will make you check in before, kind of like making a reservation for you to give birth. You should check with your health insurance and the hospital that you want to deliver in to see if you need to kind of make a reservation for yourself, meaning you call up to the hospital, you give them your insurance information, your ID, and when you get there, you don't have to give them all this paperwork. You can fill that stuff out before you get there, which is really nice, because when you get to the hospital and you're having contractions, they're throwing a bunch of papers in your face and you gotta sign them all, but you can't focus because you're trying to get a baby out of you. So Sometimes you can fill out those paperworks when you're in the right frame of mind, and you can give them all your information. Just make it more comfortable for you and kind of get like a speedy process. Um, Also, to prepare, if you are a mother that works, whatever your situation is, it's great to start putting some money to the side. Um, some jobs give you maternity leave and they pay for it. If they do, lucky you and kudos to you. Some jobs don't do that, and it gets hard because we still have bills to pay. So take some money and put it to the side in preparation for the fact that you'll be out of work for some time. Most maternity leave is about 6 weeks, but some people take longer than that. So however long you're taking, try to save as much money for your bills as possible, or start getting a head start on paying some bills in advance so that you're not stressed about that when you should be focusing on spending all of your time with your precious newborn. Also, for some jobs that don't do maternity leave or don't pay you for it, you can look into your state um, or county laws. Check out the FMLA Act and see um, how you can, get a little bit of um, financial stability while you're home, and you don't have to worry about that. So there are a couple avenues that you can try, but you want to look into that stuff now, because once you have the baby, it's going to be really stressful. So that's something you want to look at now while you're pregnant. And you can get this stuff done as early as you can. Honestly, I started planning from my birth and thinking about baby showers and all kinds of stuff. Um, I started when I was about 5, 6 months pregnant. I started really buckling down on my plans. I had thoughts, but I did a lot of research, and I really started buckling down on my plans around my 6 month of pregnancy. Um, Getting stuff ready. So you need like big items, which is why I'm hoping that this baby registry series is helping you out there. But like your stroller, your car seat, your crib, you're going to want to kind of get those big items out of the way and get them put together so that you're not putting those things together um, when your baby is born. Most mothers around their 8th or 9th month of pregnancy do something called nesting, and it's where you get your home together and you get it all cleaned up and put together. And like you, it's just something about mothers that we do that. You run around, start cleaning, start putting stuff together. If you want to paint your nursery or whatever you're doing, you start putting everything together, kind of like building your nest like a mama bird would do for her baby bird. So that's something that you'll do naturally. But the stuff that I'm mentioning here is stuff that you want to start thinking about now. The earlier, the better, so you can kind of get an idea. Also, in preparation of your baby being born, if you have people that you want to stay with you to help you out with the baby, it's good to kind of get a schedule plan. You don't want all those people at your house at one time, because if you can get somebody, let's say you have 5 people that you want to come and help you. If you get them to stay with you for a week, that's 5 weeks that you have somebody. Because it's really hard. It's different when you're in the hospital. Everybody's there. The doctors and nurses are helping you. And then as soon as you get home, you're like, oh my gosh, I have a baby. And you just blank out. And it's great to have somebody there with you, especially somebody who had babies before, because they can really help get you in that right direction and get that good start off to motherhood. So, planning when everybody's going to come and stay with you will be very helpful. So you always have someone there to support you and talk to you or whatever you need. Also, you're going to need to do some research on pediatricians, because 2 weeks after your baby is born, they're going to have their first appointment. So you can't really do much because your baby's not born yet, but doing research in your area about the best pediatricians that will help, because usually at the hospitals they will make your baby's appointment for you, and sometimes they'll make any appointments for you that you need. Like when I had stitches, so like 2 weeks after my daughter's born, they made an appointment for her, and they made an appointment for me to get my stitches out. So they'll be really accommodating with that as well. So just keep all of these things in mind. I hope that this has helped somebody out there, and if you know anybody who is expecting, make sure you share this video with them. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and right next to the subscribe button is a bell button. When you hit that button, it'll give you notifications so when I post that you never miss a video. Make sure you check the description box below and leave me some comments, any advice that you have for me or any other moms out there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.